Hello, guys.
Get you a foot rest.
What's that?
Get you a foot rest.
Yeah, perfect right here.
Kristaps, what have you been told about the injury? Do you have a grade and a timeline for when you could return?
Yes. Obviously, after the MRI, you can see what is going on there, and it's an injury, and yeah, we're like treating it accordingly, and getting better every day. So, in a good mood today, and every day I would say, but of course it sucks to be out and not be able to play with my guys, but doing what I can now to come back as soon as possible.
What have they told you about how severe it is, compared to what you thought it might have been at the beginning?
It's something. It's not nothing, so it will take a little bit of time for sure. But I'm doing everything I can to like speed it up because I want to be back out there as soon as possible. But understanding that it's the worst thing would be like probably to re-aggravate that, So being smart and you would have to ask the medical people about the specifics of it. I'm kind of just following the plan, but yeah, hoping for a return as soon as I start to get better. So working.
What are you able to do? What are you able to do on the floor right now?
On the floor, I'm not on the floor yet, but very soon I expect to start like doing stuff. Still in the weight room, still movement and slowly like building up. And I would say each day it's a lot of progress. It's still very fresh, but making progress and feeling good.
Is this something you've dealt with before, Kristaps?
I had similar, like earlier in the season. It was against Orlando that game, and I think I missed a week and a bit maybe. But we took it like very slow, very like cautious. This time around, it's because of the part of the season that we're in. It's going to be much more aggressive, I would say, but being smart. Again, day by day, week not day by day, week by week, and just seeing how I progress and yeah, hoping for quick recovery.
How would you compare this one to that one, the other injury?
This one's stronger.
Worse.
Yeah. I didn't want to use that word, but yeah, it's a little bit like worse for sure. And yeah, it's just gonna take a little bit longer probably, but yeah, keeping a positive mindset.
So what actually happened? Looked like there was a couple plays right before you got hurt, where you kind of were caught up like that.
Yeah, no. It was actually I rolled my ankle the play before on offense. I was going for a rebound. And I stepped on a hero, rolled my ankle, came back. Maybe started to like compensate with the other side a little bit too much or something. I don't know. Maybe it just happened. I don't know. And then as soon as I pushed off, I felt something. I was like and you saw my reaction on the court, But then once we kind of got the diagnosis, that's how you say it, I calmed down and I said, okay, looks like it's not as bad as I initially thought, So, yeah, it is what it is. Of course, nobody wants to get hurt, but at least it's like not as bad as it could have been.
So you say week to week, is there a hope, like do you have like a target date? Do you like a hope to come back this next series, conference finals?
There's no like specific date. Obviously, it's still pretty early. I think it will be like clearer once I start doing more stuff. Once I start doing more stuff, it will be clearer. But yeah, not super close yet. Obviously, not super close yet, but expecting to recover at a historic rate.
What's this like mentally? Like you came here so excited for these moments, like kind of building up to this, great season, a chance to kind of be part of it. What's it like mentally to kind of go back right now?
Tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. First few moments were really tough. I was like, it gets you down for a second, but it is what it is. It's part of the sport, and these things happen, and best I can do now is, okay, what's the next thing I have to do to get healthy as soon as possible and follow the plan and make sure I do everything and just getting in that mindset, because I can't change what happened in the game, and that's it. So just looking forward to making quick steps forwards towards being back on the court.
Are you going to be traveling with the team in this upcoming series?
Good question. I think so. I think so. I haven't talked to the medical staff about it yet, but I want to be around the team. I love being around the team even if I'm not playing. And yeah, so I expect to.
What's the treatment like? You know, how are you reacting to it so far, and just what's that process going to be like with recovering?
Yeah, first is just to control the inflammation and start to do some movements and stuff without like stressing it too much. And today I had like a pretty good day. Made some like steps forward, started doing new stuff today again. And tomorrow will be, I guess, off. I'll do some stuff, like recovery stuff. And then Monday I think I will make again like a big jump, because every day it's almost like a pretty big jump each day. So I expect Monday to be really good and then go from there.
Just how do you kind of hope to be involved still? You know, helping Luke, maybe Xavier, kind of throughout the process.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm around the practice all the time, seeing what these guys do at the stations and stuff, and I expect those guys to get more minutes now, and Al's obviously starting, and we already have Al, who's a great presence for us, like 24/7, and now like Luke and X probably getting some time. I think it's going to be good for me to be around, just to see if I can give those guys something and something that I see, and we want to keep going the way we're going, no matter who's in or out. So, I expect these guys to step up, play at a high level.
Thank you, KB.